Number two, also a choice. So it may be the case that your product is equally good at serving people inside of SMB and people inside of enterprises. And up until we were probably 20 million in ARR, we just catered to whoever's going to come knock at the door, and we're fine taking on both. And what we realized is these are materially different, certainly from a go-to-market perspective. So enterprise has much longer sales cycles, a lot more checkboxes, a lot more compliance kinds of things. That actually ends up driving product significantly. So you end up doing a lot of stuff inside of your product that is undifferentiated. Users won't understand the difference, but that is table stakes for the enterprise. Whereas with SMB, you tend to have a more high volume game, which means the product investment depends more on learning and good documentation, like in-product learning, ease of use, everything around the PLG motion. And then PLG motions are also very different than the enterprise motion. So my advice here would be, probably somewhere around 10, 20 million, if not sooner, depending on how clear you are about who's going to buy your technology and what's going to fund the growth of your business to a larger stage, to just make a decision, focus on one, and then it's always possible to make small investments in the background to handle the other one. So in our case, we chose enterprise. We're like, our go-to-market is entirely enterprise. We won't say no, however, if an SMB comes in and we want those people to succeed. We just don't have all the motions in the company to do that. But we would, it kind of had this slow burn on making the product easier to use, easier to self-onboard, et cetera,